Hey everyone, and welcome to the SCbio briefing room. I am here with Dave Shalaby of PolyMed. Thanks for being with us here today, Dave.
Glad to be here.
So Dave, can you tell our viewers a little bit more about PolyMed?
Sure. PolyMed's we're a company based out of Anderson, South Carolina. We're first and foremost we're a specialty biodegradable polymer company in the medical space. Anything that goes in the body to perform a function and eventually goes away is what we produce. So we have our own set of proprietary polymers that we use for medical devices and drug delivery applications. Because they're proprietary, we also do quite a bit of developmental work around them and creating novel medical devices and drug delivery application devices. So we typically will develop them, patent them, license them, and then we also will produce them in smaller quantities as components in larger devices. We hire quite a lot of engineers at PolyMed, a lot of bioengineers, material science, chemical engineers, chemists. Then we also hire quite a lot of people who do a lot of the work around processing our products.
Wonderful, wonderful. So as you continue to innovate in this space, what kind of partners are you looking to collaborate with or currently collaborating with?
Typically, a customer comes here if they're looking for something that they can't find anywhere else. They have an idea that they want to enable that's with a biodegradable component. So we typically work with customers worldwide. I would say 40% of our customers are from outside the United States, and they hear us through either they see some of our intellectual property, or they hear us through word of mouth, or they've worked with us before. So a lot of who we start with are small startups developing products for the marketplace to be disruptive. And we typically, when we get involved with a customer, development cycles 4 to 6 years. And then when they're on the market, we typically are in a spot to provide production services once they get acquired. Many of them do typically get acquired by the bigger guys. So the bigger guys turn into our customers later on, which is our typical model. So we're always looking for folks that are looking for things that are novel. They can't get anywhere else. Our pricing we aren't the cheapest out there. So if it's not something that we consider disruptive in the environment or best in class, we typically don't get involved. But for the most part, that's who we're looking to work with, is people who have really ingenious things that they want to do in the body, solve health problems, and we can enable their ideas.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, during this time, as we all learn to navigate this unprecedented time with the coronavirus, how has that specifically affected your operations at PolyMed?
It's been impactful. We obviously haven't had the issues other companies have had. We've had no layoffs or requirements for layoffs. The products that we produce, luckily, are things that have to be done. They're not considered non-elective or not considered elective. So, from the standpoint of just having to change our scheduling and making sure we maximize separation has really been the biggest challenge, in making sure that people are adhering to the separation guidelines and making sure that we're being careful about making, the health of people. So, we promote anybody who's feeling somewhat ill to not come into work. We make sure that they're tested. And obviously we haven't had anybody come in negative, or positive, but if they do, we'll put them out, just stay at home for at least 2 weeks to quarantine, and just support that process. So far we've been pretty good. We haven't had any major disruptions in our business as a result of it. But we're very vigilant in making sure that we do the right things for our folks as we go forward.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, Dave, thanks so much for being with us today on the SCbio briefing room.
My
Thanks for
pleasure.
you and PolyMed do. And we're so happy to have you in South Carolina in the life sciences. So thanks.
Happy to be here. Thanks, Morgan.